Hey everybody, welcome back to The Wealthy Sailor. There's hasn't really been much activity on the channel. There's many reasons for that. Probably the main one is because I was deployed when I started channel, not deployed anymore. My last channel update was, I think, 6 December 2020. I got back in the beginning of 2021. I've been home ever since. It's been a pretty good time, actually. I started my own business instead. I now have my own logistics company, which I plan on getting into in detail on the channel, as much as I can get into detail about it. The thing is that for those of you who are in the logistics space and kind of know what I'm talking about, you know why I can't get into too much detail. We have non-disclosure agreements and such. However, I will talk about general ownership of a business, the financials and stuff like that, in case you're interested in any of that. Also, I plan on changing the format of the channel around a little bit. I just don't have the time to edit and everything like that, and I wasn't very good at it anyway. So what I was thinking was just having more of a direct format, talk to the camera type of thing. I'll still take notes and stuff like that in order to have, to already know what I'm talking about beforehand, but I don't think we're going to have it quite as perfect as I used to. I know before where if I just misspoke, instead of just correcting myself, I would just edit that part out and I would retape it. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's too much work, and with the logistics company and then a few other things I'm doing and a new company I'm opening up, which I'm not at liberty to disclose much about that one yet because I found like a niche that is under represented, and I don't want to give too much away before I'm kind of cemented in that industry. So anyway, so what's been going on with me? I came back from deployment, and I think I got back in like January of 2021. Now, January of 2021, I already knew I'd been approved for the contract I wanted in order to start the logistics company, but I really wasn't doing anything. I had the summer off, kind of just hung out home. I did the Dogecoin thing, in case anybody's seen my Dogecoin video. I sold my Dogecoin. I'll probably make a whole video about it. The day before Elon Musk went up on Saturday Night Live, and because of that, I came out with a pretty good amount of money, and I've been out of cryptocurrency ever since. I kind of figure that that's a one-time event. I've kind of figured I got lucky on that, and unfortunately, I know a lot of people who lost a lot of money. They held it for too long. The thing with cryptocurrency is it's too much speculation. I don't want to get involved in it, and I felt some kind of way about the fact that my best video that I had, or the most popular video, was a Dogecoin video, because I don't really like to get in the habit of recommending any investments, but Dogecoin was specifically a poor choice of investing platforms. And I thought I made that clear in my video, but I guess I didn't. So, you know, so I did that and I came out ahead, but a lot of people didn't. So, I wasn't too thrilled with that. So, I played with Dogecoin for the spring, and during the summer I didn't really do anything. I hung out with my family, and then come July of 2021 is when I start ramping up for the business. A lot of stuff goes into starting a business. I mean, depending on what kind of business it is, I can just tell you with mine, besides all legal entities and the federal and state entity was easy to create, but local entity, that was a pain to create. In fact, I'm still going through some stuff on that. There's still some back and forth on who do I pay tax to, who do I not pay tax to, because our corporate address is in one township, but we work out of a different township. But anyway, so that was a bit of a pain. Then I do hiring. I went from I opened with about 15 employees. Now I have about 100, including four managers that are sort of like department heads. Then I have some supervisors, trainers, all kinds of stuff. So you do all that, and that took a long time. If anybody's ever done HR and sat through interviews are just the worst. I'm not saying I wouldn't recommend it, because you have to do it if you're own your own business. It just was the worst time for me. I did not like it. So anyway, so I opened October 6th of 2021, and I was riding good. We are still doing really well. It took me about 6 months to become profitable. Well, I was breaking even at 2 months, but just barely. It took me to about the 6-month mark before I really had a good amount of reserve and I felt comfortable taking money out of the company. Now I pay myself a salary. I chose not to do the, it's not a deduction. It's like when you pay yourself like pretty much one big lump sum once a year or once every quarter or whatever. I didn't want to do it because I wanted to front pay the taxes. I know all you tax people out there probably aren't the biggest fan of this method, but I do it this way because of I just don't like owing the IRS money. I'd rather them owe me money. Again, I know I'm paying slightly higher in taxes, and there's probably going to be a time when I feel more comfortable doing the cash withdrawal rather than a W-2 salary. But until then, that's what I chose to go with. Anyway, it's been going really well since then. We are now going into our 3rd year, and it's really exciting. So that's what's been going on with me. Oh, some personal stuff. I got married to I probably referred to my wife as my wife because I didn't feel like making a distinction on camera. But we got married, and the other thing was that we had a baby. So I have my son's going into the military in like a month, and I have another son who's just learning how to crawl. Huge gap there, but that's what we chose to do. So I'll probably be updating my how much to expect when you're expecting video to update you on what we spent on baby stuff compared to what we actually used. Spoiler, there is something, it makes bottles for you. You put formula in the top and you put water in there, and then it pre-measures and makes it. That was worth the money. I don't care what anybody says, I love that thing. It keeps you from making messes and all kinds of stuff. It's an amazing product. Anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. Again, change to the channel. I want to make them a little quicker. I want to make them more information dense as much as possible. I'm going to continue to do updates with my personal goals, although I don't know what my personal goals are, but I do want to do updates with them because I've already achieved what I set out to do last year, where I want to be have a net worth of $500,000 or more. I have racked up some debt though. I had lifestyle creep. I mean, I hate to admit it because I always preach against it, but yep, I did. I kind of lost track of a few things, and I allowed my spending to get ahead of me. We did some stuff on the house and everything like that, so I'll be working on that. So I'll be updating you on that. I'll probably do still monthly updates on that stuff, so everybody can kind of see how I'm doing with that and hold me accountable. And that's kind of where we're at. Just a brief update for where I've been. So I'm probably not going to come up with 3 videos a week because that's a lot of work, a lot of editing and stuff. And even this video, I said I'm not going to edit, but I've already messed up once or twice, so I'm going to edit it a little bit. But I'll probably do 1 a week. I'll just talk about different things I'm experiencing, different financial things that I know a lot of people talk about, like the economy and everything like that, and I will briefly touch on that. There's a recession probably coming up, but I've also been saying that for years, and we'll just have to wait and see if that actually comes to fruition or not. But I'll talk about a few things that's going on with me, some practical experience and discussions I've had. I have a lot of employees that come and talk to me about financial stuff, so without giving away any names or any personal identifiable information, I'll probably discuss some of the stuff that we talk about there, and I'll go from there. Anyway, if you are interested in the channel, please give me a like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and keep saving.